Okay, students. So we're moving to further another questions and solutions related to that. Same for the working capital. So moving to further question, there's a illustration number 4 also here. So this is the illustration in which here I mentioned you are required to prepare a scheduled changes in working capital from the following balance sheet of Nancy Limited Company at the end of 2002-2003 balance sheet, right? So question is this like this. Here we have liabilities column, same assets column. 2 year I mentioned 2002, 2003, right? So here liabilities are also mentioned share capital, general reserves, uh, bill payable, debentures, trade creditors, short-term loans. Huh? And in assets column here mentioned cash at bank, plant and building, stock, bills receivable, trade debitors. So I'll always remember whenever the certain things which are additionally mentioned sometimes in question, it should be created like a confusion whether you are identifying current assets or not. But you have to mention very much remember before you go to the solution what are the current assets and what are the current liabilities. So share capital never can be called as a current liabilities. General reserves cannot be called as a current liabilities, right? Bills payable can be called as a current liabilities. Debentures can be called as a current liability, not can be called as a current liabilities. So trade creditors can be called as a current liabilities. Short-term loans can be called as a current liabilities, right? So you have to identify what are the liabilities current, because debenture can be called as a come in the long-term liability sometimes, or it is not fixable. So it is we should identify the current liabilities only. Same here, they are plant and building also. So they never called as a current liability. They are always called as a fixed liabilities or fixed other things, fixed assets. Plant and buildings are the fixed assets, right? So they never called as a current assets. So cash and bank are the examples, bills receivables are the example, trade debitors are the examples. These are the so we had to very much careful before we go to the solution. We had to not mention the those who are not in current liabilities or those who are not in current assets. Now moving to further go to the solution. We I just mentioned here schedule of change in working capital format, same format, particulars column, and 2002, 2003, 2 year, same column, changes in working capital in adding, top, and increasing and decreasing value. Just mention two columns here again. First adding would be always current assets, right? So we had to identify in the current assets. There is the question cash at bank 15,000, 25,000. So I just mentioned here cash at bank 15,000, 25, 20, 15,000 and cash at bank 15,000 and 25,000, right? So here we have 15,000, 15,000 here and 25,000 here. So this is the cash at bank as per the question. What is the difference? Difference is 10,000, so it is increasing because 2002 we have 15, but in 2003 we have 25. So 10,000 is difference. So I just mentioned 10,000 here. Same goes to stock, 30,000 and 35,000. Why does that come in opposite? Stock you can here easily get it here 30,000 and 35,000. So here I mentioned 30,000 and 35,000, right? In two column 35 here and 30 here. In previous year we had 30, but in current year we have 35. So the difference that is 5,000. Is it increasing or it is decreasing? It is increasing because in 2002 we had 30, but in 2003 we had 35. Same goes to bills receivable 25,000, 40,000. When I take it, bills receivable here are bills receivable 25,000 and 40,000. So 25,000 and 40,000. So what is the difference? 15,000. It is increasing because in 2002 it is 25, but in 2003 it is 40,000 only. So it is increasing. Next goes to trade debitors. Trade debitors I identify here 15,000 and 30,000. Same I mentioned here 15,000 and 30,000. So 30,000 here, 15,000 here, and 30,000 here. So trade debitors amount will be it is increasing, automatically it will go increasing alone. Decreasing no value, so I just mentioned dash. So total I done it here. Current assets column is done from my side. There are no other current assets which I found in question. So I total here 85,000 and 1,30,000. How you do this? 15,000, 30,000, 25,000, 15,000. That will give you the total figure 85,000, right? Same goes to 2003 column, 25,000, 35,000, 40,000, 30,000. You use the figure 1,30,000, right? So in this way, our current assets column is finished. Next, moving to further, that is current liabilities column. I just mentioned heading current liability. What are the current liabilities? As per the question, bills payable are current liabilities. So 10,000 and 15,000, I just take it. Bills payable 10,000 and 50,000 in the column wise. 10,000 and 15,000, right? So again, the question is come in as I mentioned in my previous question, there are certain rules. Whenever you find increasing value in working capital, in liabilities, especially in liability, you have to be much careful about this. Whenever you find increasing, is it 10,000 in previous year, example, 15,000 current year. So it is increasing as per the question. So you have to mention decrease always in working capital, 5,000 decrease value. So make sure it is remember for you all. It is a rule of thumb, right? So next is trade creditors. I found it 40,000 in previous year, 50,000 in current. So again it is increasing. So opposite I go it decreasing, 10,000 difference. So remember this thing. Short-term loan I found it here, 30,000 in previous year, 40,000 in current year. So it is again increasing. So if it is increasing, opposite will go to a decreasing, that is 10,000. So in liabilities, you have to be much careful who comes in increasing, who comes in decreasing. So it is a simple base formula. Whenever you find increasing value, you have to go decrease. Whenever you find decreasing value, you have to mention in increasing column. So how you calculate the working capital? A minus B, that is total current assets minus current liabilities. So 85,000 minus 80,000. How this 80,000 come? That is 10,000, 40,000, 30,000 gives the 80,000. Same goes to second column 15,000, 50,000, 40,000 gives the this 1,05,000. So now 85,000 minus 80,000 gives the figure working capital column A, that is 2003. 1,30,000 here, 1,05,000 less gives the figure 25,000 column B, that is 2003, right? So total A minus B gives the working capital. Now it is increasing or it is decreasing. It is always give the increasing value. Not always. It is increasing as we mentioned in the question also, 5,000 in previous, but in 2003 we find it 25,000. So what is the difference in this? That is 20,000. 20,000 come in net increasing capital. So last it is increasing. So automatically it goes to the decreasing in working capital. So 20,000 here. So 5,000 plus 20,000, you use 25,000 this amount. Then 25,000 same amount will be taken here. There is no other total. Then this we can total increasing 10,000, 5,000, 15,000, 15,000 gives the 45,000 figure. Same goes to this 5,000, 10,000 and 10,000, then 20,000 gives the figure 45,000. So you should remember always in liability column, if it is increasing, it will show, we will show working capital in decreasing. When it is decreasing, we will show in increasing column. So make sure you should remember this. Okay, moving to further, next question will be there also. So I take it today a lot many illustration for related to working capital, so that you should people understand it properly. Next I move to next question, that is illustration 5. So here the question saying that from the following balance sheet, John Limited prepare a schedule change in working capital. So John Limited company prepare the balance sheet is given to you, particulars 2003 column. Here Assets column mentioned cash balances, debitors are mentioned, stock are mentioned, building are mentioned, machinery is mentioned. Accordingly, the amount is also mentioned here, and total is also mentioned here, right? So all these are come under category of assets as per the question. But we had to identify what are the current assets and what are the current liabilities. So liabilities column here mentioned capital are there, long-term loans are there, sundry creditors are there, bank overdraft is there, outstanding expenses are there. Same amount is mentioned also mentioned here, and total is also mentioned. So it is a balance sheet as per the question. But when we are calculating schedule working capital, we need only current assets and current liabilities in our question. So for that, we had to identify the what are the current assets and what are the current liabilities. So moving to solution, I mentioned particulars column 2002, 2003 as per the question. Change in working capital increasing and decreasing. Firstly, I mentioned heading that is current assets column. I mentioned cash balances identity is a current asset. Automatically, cash is example of current assets only. Debitors is example of current assets. Stock is a mention. So these three I found it only the uh, current assets column. Why these three? Because building and machinery are the fixed assets example, right? So that's why I could not take it. So three I take it in top mark. So same I mounted it. Cash balance is here 30,000 and 40,000. Same I mentioned 30,000 and 40,000, right? Here 40,000, 30,000. Difference is 10,000. So it is increasing because 2003, 2002 we have 30,000, but in 2003 we have 40,000. So increasing value. Debitors we have 60,000 in 2002, and in 2003 we have 56,000. So it is in current year we have a decreasing value. So that's why it is mentioned here decrease, right? Here 4,000 is the difference, so it is mentioned decrease. Stock we have 1,10,000 in 2002, but in 2003 we have 1,44,000. So it is increasing value. So that's why I mentioned 34,000 in increasing value. So now we total it. All this total 1,10,000, 1,10,000 plus 30,000 plus 60,000 gives you figure 2 lakh amount, and same 40,000 plus 56,000, right, and plus 1 lakh 44,000 gives the figure 2 lakh 40,000, right? So current assets column will be finished. Next we go to current liabilities column. Sundry creditors as example of current. So I just identify sundry creditors here. How we get this? Sundry creditors are mentioned here. I think 84,000 and 78,000. So 84,000, 78,000 are mentioned here. 84,000 here, 78,000 here. So how you identify? It is increasing or it is decreasing? It is increasing. So that's why we mention here increasing value. So 84,000 in previous year, but it is 78,000 decreasing. So when we got the current decreasing, so we mention increasing in working rate, that is 6,000. Same goes to bank overdraft, 70,000 in previous, but current year we have the 50,000 only. So it is again decreasing value. So we will show in the increasing figure 20,000. Outstanding expenses 10,000 in previous, 12,000 in current year. So it is again increasing. So we mention in decreasing value. So this is the way you have to be much careful about what is increasing and what is decreasing. Total we go to the 84,000, 70,000 plus 10,000 gives the figure 1,64,000. Next 78,000, 50,000 plus 12,000 gives the figure 1,40,000, right? So total A is current assets here, total B current assets is here. Now how we calculate working capital? A minus B, that is 1,10,000, that is 2 lakh here minus 1,64,000 gives the figure 36,000, right? Next, 2,40,000 minus 1,40,000 gives the figure 1 lakh, right? So working capital is calculated A minus B, current assets minus current liability. So it is increasing or it is decreasing? It is increasing because 36,000 is the previous year, 1 lakh is the current year. So what is the difference in that? That is 64,000 here. So same I mentioned, 64,000 increase in working. So whenever you find increasing, we mention working capital 64,000 in decreasing. So we have to total this 36,000 plus 64,000 gives the figure 1 lakh. 1 lakh same 70,000. How it is 10,000 plus 34,000 plus 6,000 plus 20,000 gives the 70,000. Here 4,000 plus 2,000 plus 64,000 gives the figure 70,000. So very much cautious about your whenever you calculate a liability, you should always remember what is coming increasing. It should be mentioned in working capital decreasing. Whenever it comes decreasing in value, so it will come automatically in increasing value. So here is the difference between these. All these questions are should be calculated accordingly to calculate the working capital. So I will find the. I hope you all understand these questions and solutions related to problem of this. I will give you the notes in this. I will give you the problems related to this in Google Classroom. Kindly solve and make a practice on your end. Thank you.